Welcome back, learners. So now jumping to our last concept of this lesson, where we're looking at the earth leakage circuit breakers. To start, we're going to look at the earth leakage circuit breakers, and that now is a type of circuit breaker that protects humans against electric shock. Furthermore, if the current that enters an appliances via the live wire is different to the current that leaves it via the neutral wire, then there is a current flowing along a wrong path. So the current that enters a live wire should be the same current that is going to be leaving the neutral wire. Should there be a difference in terms of the current entering and the current leaving the wires, then that means there is a current that is flowing along a wrong path. Now, what then happens in a circuit breaker? If a current that is not strong enough to activate a normal circuit breaker can still cause injury. So any current can still cause injury. Even though that current is not strong enough to do anything, it can still cause injury or death. What we're saying is, for an example, when an electric current of 30 milliamperes or more flows to the ground through a body due to damaged wiring or a short circuit. When this happens, an earth leakage circuit breaker is then very quickly activated so that the electricity supply to the circuits in the house is interrupted. So now, remember, the earth leakage, it is, remember, used to safeguard the humans against any electric shock. So that earth leakage is going to be activated so that the electricity that is supplied to the circuits in the house is interrupted. The main reason why we are interrupting the current flow is so that it doesn't get too dangerous, or it doesn't get to a point where now it explodes or cause injuries or even death to any human being or even to animals that we're living with. So now, these circuit breakers can prevent fatal electric shocks or serious burn wounds. So this is an example of the earth leakage that we find in our circuit breakers, the main switch that we normally call it the main switch. So that earth leakage is used to safeguard humans or any other living organisms that are living around that particular electricity. Now, we also find this particular diagram here. We have seen this. It's a plug, a 3-pin plug that we are using every day to plug whatever appliances that you want to plug. We should know that many appliances have a 3-pin plug as a safety precaution for the connection to the main circuit. So this 3-pin plug is used as a safety precaution for the connection to the main circuit. The 3-pin plug has a live wire, which is the brown wire. It also has a neutral wire, which is blue, and also has an earth wire, which is green and yellow. So on this particular diagram that we have a brown wire. That's a live wire. We also have a blue wire, as we can see. The blue wire is your neutral wire, and then we can either have a green and yellow or green wire or a yellow wire that is used as our earth wire. So all of these wires are used as a safety precaution when we want to connect to the main circuit. Now, what happens on each wire? So the earth wire to begin. The earth wire is connected to the metal casing of the appliance, for example, a kettle, and is connected to an earth cable in the ground via the wall plug. Then the earth cable, remember that we are saying the earth cable, it is going to be that green and yellow, or the green and also a yellow wire that we can have. So that earth cable has almost zero resistance. So its resistance is so small to a point that it's negligible. So the earth cable has almost zero resistance. Thus, if the metal casing of the appliance becomes charged due to a fault, the charge is safely discharged to the ground. Why? Because of that zero resistance that the cable has. So now, we know that a 3-pin plug has 3 wires. We have our live wire, which is brown. We also have our neutral wire, which is blue. And we also have our green wire or our yellow wire or a combination of the both, that is our earth wire. Now in the earth wire, we are saying that it is going to be connected to a metal casing, And then that is going to be connected to a metal casing of the appliance. So depending on what you want to connect, that earth wire is going to be connected to the metal casing of that particular appliance that you're trying to connect. Then the earth cable, it has zero resistance, almost zero resistance. Now, this cable, it is used to discharge the charge to the ground whenever the charge gets too much. So it is used as a discharge mechanism. And remember, all of these wires that we have on this 3-pin plug, they are used as a safety precaution because we are trying to safeguard the humans or any living organism against injury from an electric shock. So with all of that said, learners, I hope now you know more about electricity and you can conduct yourself safely whenever you are around any live wires or any electrical appliances that are connected to the socket or even connected to any electrical appliance. So with all of that said, until I see you next time, goodbye.